I'm Gene Simmons, and I wear more makeup and higher heels than your mommy does.
Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place, singing, we will rock you. We will rock you.
My job is to create little rock gods.
Previously on Gene Simmons Rock School, Gene picked a guitarist, a drummer, and a lead singer.
Before, I was quite timid. Now, I'm emperor. Rock star.
This time, the pressure mounts as Gene picks the final two band members.
I just hope that I've got the keyboard because I really want to do the keyboard.
I really, really, really want to do bass player, but I don't think I'll get it. I think Lucian will get it.
And Gene does what he does best, piss people off.
The fact is that he didn't handle the rest of us right, and he should know how to do that because he's like 60 years old.
God, I'm good.
Gene's been at Christ Hospital boarding school in Great Britain for 2 weeks. His pupils don't know it yet, but in just 4 weeks, they'll be opening for metal gods Motorhead.
Can anybody play this?
Gene's looking for a keyboard player, but after a few weeks, the kids are already growing tired of his teaching methods.
Mess around. They're doing the mess around.
Normal teachers, they have discipline or something and have a structure to a day. He doesn't. We pass notes, we shout, we interrupt him. He's not a normal teacher.
I think people started passing notes because they were bored, and how auditions, how boring they are. I mean, I nearly fell asleep today, but I would never do it in a normal lesson, seriously.
I reckon his teaching style's bad. He says that he's arrogant, but if he's trying to teach someone up front and everybody else is messing about, then they don't learn anything. And then his teaching becomes a waste of time. So I reckon in a way he should have some sort of control.
Meanwhile, classical-loving Camilla's trying desperately to find her inner rock goddess.
To start with, I didn't really enjoy it very much at all, but I need to try and find something good in it, and I need to see where the good thing is in this. And I spoke to my mum, and she said the same, and we came to the conclusion I need to get involved.
Yeah! Look at that. Let's not worry about rules. You show us what you know how to do. If you can play a piece, classical, whatever you want.
It was the worst I've ever played it in my life, and I was quite disappointed with my performance, but I got to the end and I knew I'd done what Mr. Simmons wanted me to do because I just let go. I'd just gone for the piece, and the fact that I'd speeded up through it, the fact that I'd missed half the notes, he didn't care, and so I didn't care.
Sing it!
What do you think? Does she look like a rocker? I think so. Yeah. That's cool.
I'd really like to be the piano guy for the band. I don't want to be one of those people that isn't on stage and is the stage manager or brings water around to everyone or stuff like that. I'd like to actually be in the band.
The keyboard contest is heating up, but Francis has other priorities.
I love dudders.
Gene, it doesn't say that. Yeah, sure.
Looks like love's blooming at rock school.
Doggy's so cute. I hope he fancies me.
Can't explain all the feelings that you're making me feel.
I think starting this thing may have triggered this little bond between me and Frances now.
He's so lovely and he's so fit.
She's funny, she's nice, she's good looking.
Touching me, touching you, got you touching me. I believe in a thing called love, just a turn of my heart.
Coming up, the kids take aim at Gene's randy reputation.
My name's Gene Simmons, and I want to hubba with you.
Oh, look, it's another woman, and another one, and another one.
And Master Simmons faces his toughest crowd yet.
You keep on shouting, I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day.
Next on Gene Simmons Rock School. Every week, Christ Hospital Boarding School showcases its most talented musicians to the local community. This week, Gene's headlining, but rock and roll isn't exactly this crowd's cup of tea.
And now we have Mr. Gene Simmons, who's going to perform one of his own songs.
I wanna rock and roll, come on all night. I told you I was arrogant. And party, yes ma'am, that's right. 2, 1, 2, 3, go. You show us everything you got. You keep on dancing on the rootin' kids, I love it. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. I love it. You keep on shouting, you keep on shouting. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day.
It was great fun. We always enjoy it, but it was different today.
Completely different.
Great fun in relatively small doses.
I wouldn't say it was my normal type of music, put it that way.
Not quite my style, I'm sorry.
After a day in the company of old ladies and school kids, Gene retires to his sleepy country inn.
I feel like I'm in a haunted house.
It's really quiet. It's deserted. There's nobody here. I'm all alone. All alone. Help me.
Aren't there any girls who can serve me?
There's 1 or 2 around.
Can't we bring them all out? And I like girls.
Desperate for some female attention, Gene decides to go somewhere he'll feel more at home. He may be miles away, but the kids still have a pretty good idea what their teacher is up to.
My name's Gene Simmons, and I want to hubba with you.
Oh, look, it's another woman, and another one, and another one. I'm just so fit, and all the girls like me, and I've had sex with loads of women. Yeah, see, that's Mr. Simmons, that's me.
Sex, money, and kiss is everything.
The kids better get serious, because there's one more instrument to audition for, and it holds a special place in Gene's heart.
Who can play this? You know what this is called?
Bass.
What?
A bass guitar.
Yeah. You have to play this like a weapon. You can't play it nicely. You have to play it aggressively. And it doesn't matter how many notes you play. You can just go like this.
If that's all you do, you will rock. 2, 3, go!
Richard lost out to Dudley on drums, but he'd settle for joining him in the rhythm section.
Well, I'd prefer to be probably the bass player because you're in the front of the stage and you get a bit of the glory when you want, but also it's not too difficult.
But he's got competition because Gene is insisting that everyone give it a go, including Camilla.
Uh-oh, librarian hairstyle. Yeah, you're wild. Go ahead, rock star.
I'd hate to be the bass. I just hate it so much. I do not want to be the bass at all.
That's right. Who are you? What are you doing on my stage? That's what she's saying.
I thought that when I got up there, he was going to show me some notes, show me where notes were, but he didn't. I just started playing continual Cs like he told me to. I wouldn't for 1 second say I'd made music. I didn't play any music at all. I played one note and I strummed it back and forward. There was no reason, it just to bang a note.
Nobody in this group can play bass. Nobody understands pitch on the bass. Nobody knows how to hold a pick and play the bass. Nobody knows how to use their fingers on the fretboard on the bass. We're in trouble.
Gene may be in trouble too, because the deputy head isn't cutting him any slack.
I think the kids have been quite bored because the focus has had to be on individuals, and he hasn't found a way of engaging the rest of the class at those times. We would normally expect our teachers to engage everyone in the class rather than leave 3/4 of them sitting to twiddle their thumbs while you concentrate on just one.
It's time for Gene to pump some life into this bunch, and Dr. Love has the perfect medicine, Kiss. Well, a Kiss tribute band anyway.
Kiss tribute band, I think they did really well. They really performed. They looked like the people, especially that Ace. He looked like Ace.
They had like loads of special effects and like big explosions and like smoke, and the Gene Simmons impersonator did like the blood spitting thing.
Gene Simmons in there had a few extra pounds on him. Tongue wasn't quite as long as it should be, but the energy and the spirit of it was real.
I thought the Kiss tribute band performed really well on stage. I thought their act was good, but I didn't think the music was great. But then I guess that's the problem because they're singing Kiss songs.
For the rest of the school, this is a welcome break from studying. But for the class, it's another big lesson in stage presence.
Let me just point a few things out. Look, this bloke over here did a lot of the talking. He's the front guy, so he keeps talking. How you doing? A lot of pressure is on him to get the audience going. But he's not sitting back and waiting for him to do things. In fact, he's trying to upstage him in his own way. We talked about that, right?
Yeah.
Which means back post. If you're going to stay back here while he's singing lead, who's going to care about you? Why don't you come up here and bang him and do that stuff and kick him out of the way? It was very important for them to see a Kiss tribute band. The explosions and the pyro really sort of got him interested in the overtop visual stuff. All of a sudden, oh, it's not just guys who need baths who play guitar. All of a sudden, it's something else.
You did a wonderful job. Thank you. So did I.
Now it's back to the grind for Gene and the gang. He's close to deciding on his final band lineup, and there are 7 kids desperate to fill the last 2 spots.
I just hope that I've got the keyboard because I really want to do the keyboard.
I really, really, really want to do bass player, but I don't think I'll get it. I think Lucian will get it.
I'd like to be in the band a lot, almost desperately.
I'm not sure about this whole rock band thing, but I think I'd much rather be in the band than like a stylist or something.
I want to be in a rock band because I don't want to be someone that's not on stage. And if I am in the rock band, I want to be able to make money. And you can't do that if you're not seen.
Coming up, It's the moment of truth as Gene announces who's in and who's most definitely out.
When he got everyone up on the stage, they sort of forgot about us and just left us there feeling sort of like we had failed almost.
Next on Gene Simmons Rock School.
On the next lesson in rock school,
I'm gonna tell you when you suck.
Gene doles out tough love to his students.
That was crap.
And pursues a familiar extracurricular activity.
I'm not his type. I'm not tall. I'm not blonde. I'm not tarty.
A story of transformation and empowerment. Raves the LA Times. A new episode of Rock School with Gene Simmons premieres next Friday at 10:30.
Go to vh1.com for more lessons from Gene Simmons Rock School.
It's all part of Rock and Roll Fridays on VH1.
Gene's been at Christ Hospital boarding school for 3 weeks, and he's got 2 more spots to fill in the band, bass and keyboards. With all the remaining kids vying for those jobs, there are definitely going to be some broken hearts.
Time to announce the band. On drums, Dudders. Come on up. On guitar, Bagpuss. On keyboard, Mr. Cool.
I felt really good when I was chosen to be a keyboard player because I didn't think I'd get through.
We have a big problem. Nobody can play bass. So we're going to try an experiment. The experiment is we're going to try one of you on bass. If it doesn't work out, we will replace you. The first one I want to try is Camilla.
I'm amazed that he chose me, and I'm pleased that he chose me, but I don't know, because I don't want to be a rock star in my career, and I don't want to be a bass player in my career, and I just feel I'm taking other people's opportunities, and I don't want that.
Camilla is the bass player, at least for the moment. And with Josh as frontman, the lineup is complete. But it seems like Gene is totally ignoring the other kids.
When he got everyone up on the stage, and he picked all the parts, he sort of forgot about us, and it's like we didn't really matter. He didn't say much about us and just left us there feeling sort of like we had failed almost.
You need to do is to hit once.
Feeling left out and neglected by Gene, Fiona and Francis walk out.
He hasn't actually noticed that we walked out yet, and also now we're just going to sit there, be ignored and be bored.
They've just chosen the band, and now they've got the band. That's all they want. Have you noticed that? How? That's all they want. Mr. Simmons doesn't even care that we walked out. I think he should have actually told us what the 5 people who are looking like complete saddos on the front row right now are actually supposed to be doing.
Well, what happened? Somebody walked out?
I think
and
Fiona.
Why do you think they walked out?
They might have been upset they didn't get the bass part. But only one of them could have got it anyway, so what is wrong with
I think
them?
it's because it was me, because I completely, I only did it because I didn't, the bass part, I only tried for the bass part because I was the only one who hadn't tried.
Yeah, but the thing is that, Camilla, you shouldn't feel guilty for it because, as he said, 1, it's a trial period, and 2, it's not you, it could have been anyone.
I reckon they're being a bit selfish.
I actually am happy with the people he chose. I think they're good.
I think they're good. They're good choices, but the fact is that he didn't handle the rest of us right, and he should know how to do that because he's like 60 years old.
Francis and Fiona aren't the only ones who are totally bummed out.
It's just a bit annoying, really, because I really wanted to be in the band, and now I'm just going to be like the extras on the side.
I would quite really like to be on the bass. I'm quite disappointed I didn't get it. So.
I've just realised that I'm not going to be actually in the band, and it's kind of like a bit, it's not exactly scary, but it's like a bit big.
I made all the right decisions. And the people who were not picked to be in the band don't belong on the stage. Am I bothered that the rest of them were upset? Actually, it doesn't matter to me at all. When you go to audition for a job or a position, somebody gets it, most people don't get it. Welcome to life on planet Earth.
I'm so pleased that out of 850 people in my school, that I got chosen.
Even though I'm worried about it, I'm really, really glad that I'm going to be in the centre, and at the end of this I'm going to feel that I really did accomplish playing in the band.
I think he made a good choice on the drummer. Yeah, choosing me, probably the best thing he could have done.
I'm the best player in the band because I've got like the style and the coolness.
I know lots of the others wanted to be lead singer, but I got it. I mean, and I'm not going to relinquish it, and I'm proud of it. So I'm going to be a rocker.
Next time on Gene Simmons Rock School, the master puts his remaining pupils to work.
We need a manager. We need somebody who's organized. We need a stylist.
And simmering band tensions boil over.
Just singing it like that, you don't know when to come in. No, I don't. I want to be the singer. I can't stay in time. It feels so humiliating.
VH1 You Ought to Know, introducing you to artists on the rise, a nostalgic songstress at the forefront of a soul revolution.
There's no balance today as far as there being different things to choose from.
The debut album is entitled A Change Is Gonna Come.
To personify the process of the record, just everything, my personal journey.
VH1 presents Leela James.
There's time for a change to offer people something else other than just what they're fed.
For more on Leela James, go to VH1.com. Leela James, VH1 You Ought to Know.